him, and we had a meet, and we were talking, and everything about us is so alike. You know, definitely we had to be brothers separated at birth. There's no other, explanation for this.
And besides Ty, is there anyone else in NYCW that you want to tag team with?
No. Ty's in NYCW. Do you want me to tag match? I'm tagging with my brother. I don't want to tag with anybody else. That's not me. All right, if you haven't heard about it, we got a tag team. We got the Bellow twins going with a Z at the end, right? We got the best beard, the best style, and the best brows in the business.
Was there anybody in Immortal Championship Wrestling that you want to face?
Oh, definitely. I would love to get in the ring with their champion Slick. Maybe with TV there as well. You got a few good guys, man. I don't fear no one. I would get in the ring even with Filthy Family, even with Len Adi actually is the only exception to the one person I would tag with out of my brother. Because we faced each other before. We're good friends, but we've never tagged. I'd be interested in seeing what would happen then.
And what brought you to the Northeast to wrestle?
Oh, not sure, to be honest, man. I was raised in Brooklyn, loved New York City, came up here to, I don't know, some people want to call it, what is it, Catskills and whatnot, or the Adirondacks.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I like the countryside. I like the city, obviously. From Puerto Rico, I'm used to seeing mountains, waters, beautiful beaches, not like here where it's cold one day, hot the next day, and then like today, you're bundled up with a hoodie and stuff because it was snowing last night after a good 60-degree weather. It's ridiculous out here. But, the fans are good. Weather, they cheer. They're good.
And you eventually ended up in TIW in Massachusetts. Do you consider that your home now?
Well, right now, I've stepped away a little bit, let some of the other guys get some shine. Right now, I was champion there for a good while. Love the company, love, the owners, the audience. They really knows how to get behind you, whether I tell them to shut up or not. Fortunately, they ended up making me kind of a good guy there. But right now, NYCW champion right now, they're my main priority. I'm the best in New York, and I'm willing to prove it month after month.
And the next NYCW show is going to be in Clinton at the Clinton Arena. It's a much bigger venue. Into bigger crowds, smaller crowds?
I'm hoping for a really big crowd. It's first time wrestling is going to be there in 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to be defending my championship there. We got a 2 out of 3 falls match. I saw the pictures of the place. I'm hoping this place really packs up, really big. I want to see crowds all the way up to the doors.
And does a 2 out of 3 falls match favor you or Fox?
It favors me. My cardio is way better than Fox Vineyards. I don't care how many flips or little jumping jack crap that he does in the ring. That doesn't compare to the way I train at the gym. Other guys will make fun of me. Oh, you train so much at the gym. That does nothing for you in the ring. Most of my workouts are cardio so I can outlast all of my enemies. They think they got me beat. Nah. My lung capacity is more than theirs. Fox won't outlast me. And if it happens, well, I'm not even going to get there because it won't.
You've been facing friends in the ring in the NYCW. You faced Dante Dio and defeated him a couple months ago. Is it hard to fight your friend in a wrestling match?
A little bit. Depends how you used the word friends. Dante and I are friends. We've laughed together. We've ridden together. We've tagged together. So it's a little brutal. I don't want to beat up the guy too much, but you saw the guy took it serious with me. He was kicking the crap out of me. Towards the end of the match, I had no choice but to just lay a beating on him and take that victory. It's a little hard, but, it's fun when it's with friends.
Is there anybody in NYCW that you absolutely do not want to face?
I do not want to face. The great Nuka. He's too small for me. I would like Nick Curry, but let's just throw both of those under the bus there. I don't want to even be in the ring with any of those two.
Does their agility, their smaller size, have an advantage over you?
Oh no, it's just the smaller size. I don't care about the agility, man. Once I get my hands on them, it's just gonna be polarized. I feel like the ref is just gonna stop the match. There's gonna be no point of continuing it.
Have you ever considered training other wrestlers?
Maybe if some have come to me with questions, I do help a few. Obviously, I won't give them all the tips, and I'm not gonna give them I don't know how to say it, the golden rules, the papers of how to do it all, but I do help out some, have a few questions. If I can help them, yeah, I'll help. Training in the ring, if they want it, if we can figure out a place and all that, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
What is High Voltage Omar's ultimate goal in wrestling?
I don't want to make it to WWE. That's not my dream anymore. I have my family. I would love to just be known in the underground, travel the U.S., maybe make a trip to good old Japan and New England. Not New England, well, England. I do a little bit of traveling before I, as they say, hang up the boots.
Is there any particular promotion besides WWE that you want to wrestle for?
At the moment, I would say I would love to be right now on Impact. If Lucha Underground every year gets up and running for season 5, I will do anything and everything to get my face on that.
And last night you ran
Major League Wrestling. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, Major League Wrestling is another one right now that's hot. I would love to get my foot in that door.
And last night you bumped into Billy Gunn, who is affiliated with All Elite Wrestling. Any talks there?
I can't tell you everything, but we had a good little talk. Maybe I got a card, maybe I didn't get a card from the guy. Definitely had a really good conversation with him that left me, with a good smile leaving the building.
Is that something you would you want to pursue that for a company that's just starting?
Yeah. Yes.
Are there any particular wrestlers that have already been announced that signed with AEW that you'd want to face?
First off the list, someone that's local, Sonny Kiss. Obviously, a dream match of mine would be Jericho, but let's just be honest. I'm not going to get a match with Jericho.
You never know.
True, but it all depends. But as I said, Sonny Kiss, I've seen Sonny Kiss around so many times, and every time she's in the ring, dude, I'm just inspired to just keep going.
Have you wrestled him yet?
No, I have not. I only shared locker rooms numerous times with him.
So what's next for High Voltage, Omar? You have a show coming up for Test of Strength Wrestling at the end of the month. Do you know who you're going to be facing there yet?
Yes, I will be tagging with my brother. We will be taking on, it was a mainstay posse. We will be taking on the Congregation and the Filthy Family. It is a 4-way tag team match.
Is that for tag team gold by any chance?
No, the tag team championships right now are actually going up for Slick Wagner Brown, his partner, going up against Above the Influence, Dickie Moon and
Okay, so do you and Ty want to win tag team gold, or are you more focused on your singles careers?
Oh, we're definitely down for tag team gold. By the end of the year, we want to at least hold 2 different companies tag team championships.
So if you were to face Slick Wagner Brown for the Immortal Championship, that would kind of be like a teacher versus student moment.
Definitely, because I kind of, obviously I haven't gotten in the ring with him one-on-one, getting that in-ring time, but anytime he's watching anything of mine, he, messages me, lets me know, how he feels about certain things. He's always, mentoring me, letting me know, pushing me into the right direction, especially with him training my brother Ty. So it would definitely have that feel. I would feel like I would have to live up to it and make sure I do my best. If not, I'm just going to hang my head low that night.
If someone wants to book High Voltage Omar, how do they get in touch with you?
They can message me on Facebook at HBO High Voltage Omar, or they could email me at highvoltageomar@gmail.com.
And do you have any final thoughts for the listeners?
Like I said, I bring to the table a little bit of everything. I try to please everyone, but at the same time, I do for myself. I appreciate every fan that I get, and everyone that I lose is pretty much lost for themselves.
High Voltage Omar, I want to thank you so much for your time, for being our guest tonight. Good luck, and we'll see you on April 13th at New York Championship Wrestling's next show, Wrestletown, at the Clinton Arena in Clinton, New York. So, as you heard, we had a little bit of audio issues during that interview, so we want to apologize and thank High Voltage Omar for his time and his patience with the audio issues we were having. So, hopefully, the interview, he definitely has audio issues, but hopefully you can hear the gist of everything, and we'll hope to have High Voltage Omar on the show again sometime soon. Get out and support High Voltage Omar and New York Championship Wrestling this Saturday, April 13th at the Clinton Arena in Clinton, New York for their next show, Wrestletown. Also coming up next Saturday, April 20th, Immortal Championship Wrestling is making their first stop in Central New York at the Kennedy Arena in Rome for their event called Up in Smoke. Slick Wagner Brown is going to defend their heavyweight championship against Bin Hamin, who attacked him after he won the Immortal Championship a couple months ago. So that'll be a good show, good hot show. And just get out and support your local independent wrestling, because without it, you can't see the stars get their start. There's a lot of great talent in both organizations that you don't want to miss. Get out and see both shows. They're both coming here. They're both earning our respect. You need to get out and support them. It's very important to support your local independent wrestling. Wild Zero is also coming up with another show in Syracuse at the Pastime Athletic Club. We'll have more details on that on our next show. Also, just a reminder, we like to do shows weekly. Sometimes it doesn't always work in our favor. This past couple weeks, we've been moving into a new residence, so everything's kind of been packed away and it hasn't been unpacked till just about now. So we apologize for the wait for tonight's show, but we'll get back on track now that our housing situation is kind of resolving. So thanks for joining us tonight here on the podcast. We'll be back next week. We'll announce our guests during the week. If you guys need to reach us, you can reach us on Facebook at My Guest at This Time Podcast, Twitter at PodcastCNY, or email cnywrestlespodcast@gmail.com. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.